Hello, this is Devin, and today we are talking about the future of Dota Auto Chess. I was first introduced to this game about 3 weeks ago, and I was surprised by how fun it is. It's a simple concept made in the Dota 2 custom maps generator, but a lot of great games have come from custom maps, including Dota itself from Warcraft 3. So I was excited at the prospect of Dota Auto Chess becoming something that of a phenomenon in gaming, and it got picked up real fast. The Dota 2 category rose. A lot of Hearthstone streamers, I think, were attracted by the kind of RNG gambling aspect and picked it up. And since then, it's become a very successful category on Twitch. So I was interested to see where it goes. But increasingly, I have become more and more afraid of the direction that the game is going, and I fear the worst for what is happening to auto chess right now. I think to start, the first thing that I became worried about was that updates started coming very slow after Valve shut down monetization for the candy store that Dota Auto Chess has. You can customize your courier in a candy store, and I believe that the developers were selling these codes on eBay and then were shut down. Now, I'm not positive that it was Valve that shut them down, but I think someone did shut them down. And since then, updates have become pretty slow in the game. We hadn't seen, since the video as of February, hasn't seen a lot of updates. The first major update came 3 weeks later in the game cycle, so it was about the end of February, about 4 weeks since any kind of significant change. The other ones were just fixing very minor bugs. So the updates are coming slow after monetization was pulled, and it seems like the updates that are coming don't make a lot of sense. What's happening is, as of this video recently, Amaz, a very popular Hearthstone streamer playing some auto chess, has been banned. He was banned by the new cheat engine in the game that detects players cheating in the game and automatically bans them. It seems like no one knows exactly how it works, but there is a new report function in the latest patch of Dota Auto Chess, and it seems like this report function just automatically bans people if there are enough reports made about that person, quote, cheating. So Amaz, I think he got some pretty good RNG in one of his games, and what happened to him was the people that were playing with him in the lobby probably thought he was cheating. He may have gotten reported by several different people, and then he was summarily banned, IP banned from Dota Auto Chess, so that when he now goes into the game, it just automatically kills you. And there's several other streamers that are reporting this as well. We don't know if this is an OBS issue or if this is some other function or just some mass reporting, but this system came in response to yet another problem that is happening with auto chess, which is hackers and cheating. Suddenly, hackers and cheat bots appeared everywhere. People were able to modify their couriers to get infinite mana. People were able to modify other people's boards, sell and buy units for them. And this hacking and cheating problem exploded on Reddit and became a pretty big problem overall for the game. So we're seeing that all on top of a lack of Valve support for the game. And Valve has said that they might have spoken to the developer about possibly acquiring the title. We don't know how far those talks have gone. But it seems like the changes to the game right now and the direction the game is going is not encouraging. And I don't have a lot of faith in auto chess going forward as the game that it is. It seems difficult for foreign developers to make games that translate well to Western markets. We saw this with NCSoft's MXM and Lost Ark, which both of their rights could have been beautiful games, but just didn't translate well over to American markets. Sometimes the sort of pay-to-win culture of Eastern-based games is different, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like the developers make the changes that American audiences want to see. So my future outlook for auto chess is pretty grim right now. I think the best thing that could possibly happen is that Valve could just take on this title and support it. After Artifact had a lot of disappointing results, it's possible that Valve could really make a push with auto chess that's supported by a full development team in-house. But I don't think Valve will move fast enough to make this happen and incorporate auto chess into its repertoire of games. And unfortunately, this might be yet another really great game that just had so much potential and doesn't end up going anywhere because the developers just don't make the right decisions and the game sort of just fades out of existence. I'm just seeing in the last 3 or 4 weeks that auto chess has gotten popular. All these problems have come up, and I'm hopeful for the best, but right now I'm expecting the worst. Auto chess is such a good game, and it could get picked up by a mobile developer. It's very easy to translate this into mobile. Somebody could make the rounds and the game shorter and translate this style of game into mobile, I think, easily. So we might hold out and hope for a standalone version of this game in some form, maybe with a unique IP, but I would suspect that is years out. For now, Dota Auto Chess is still fun. Don't get too riled up about the hackers. It doesn't seem to be as big of a problem as people make it out to be. But the problems in front of the game are surmounting, and I think the developers increasingly are having more and more trouble trying to answer them. So the future of Dota Auto Chess doesn't look too good, but it was fun while it lasted. Thank you, everybody, and I hope to see you again for the next video.